Cocaine Music by what's the brother name?
Gotti.
Gotti. That joint was on the streets 2 years before it blew up.
Yeah.
So it just has to circulate. What's the joint? Snow on the Bluff. That joint was on the streets 2 years before it blew up. Shadows. That joint was on the streets 2 years before it blew up. So like a good independent movie, it has to become a classic in the hood before it can circulate. Like I have to be able to say, nah, I'll watch that again. And then when we sitting around in the hood talking about, man, I ain't not messing with that KIngz of DC. I don't care what nobody saying. And if you ain't synced it, then you can't even get in that conversation. So now somebody else gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? And it's not enough negative things that you could say about the movie that's not gonna make a hood dude or a person of our nature, caliber, or where we come from, not want to watch it. Right. It ain't enough. It ain't messed up. It ain't like, if you look at it, it's a real movie. It ain't like, because that's what people ask you, so it's a real movie? Like, yo, it's like a real movie. I'm talking about, it's some cinematic and everything. It's not like clear looking like a play. It's cinematic. The whole thing is done correct. We did it correctly.
I was really, we was really impressed. We was like, damn, like the cinematics, the environments, the settings, like the hoods, even the way you was like showing the hoods off and stuff. I'm like, bro, like this one is really good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I can show you a couple of takes before we went and got all that done, where it would have been something nice, but it would have been like, it's something nice to watch, but just when you slow the frames down and it looks like a movie now. You know what I mean? It looks like it's like, oh nah, we got the story, we got enough killing in it, we got enough. And then this the thing, all right, there's so many aspects to the movie. Like, say I'm a Muslim, right? This is one thing I never hear nobody complain about. It's not even allowed women in the movie. And none of them, not one woman in the whole movie was sexualized, nor was they even touched by a man. I didn't have them twerking. I didn't have them naked. I didn't even have that many women. Maybe it's like 2 or 3 women in the club and there's one main woman. So like, and it's all dudes the whole movie, and nobody said, oh, you know, where the women at? And I did that, and I shot the dice with that, but I did that to show like we don't have to sexualize our women, disrespect and degrade our women to have a good piece of work.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like the woman that was in the movie, she's clothed. She's clothed, right? And that didn't take from nobody saying that the movie was a horrible movie, because there's no sex scenes in the movie. It's nothing even to lead you to believe they about to have sex. I took the whole thing out because I wanted to see will it work. And I could watch the whole movie. And so I feel like if you want to watch some sex scenes, go to Pornhub. Because like, we giving you pure entertainment. Like, at the end of the day, you don't have to have that to have a good body of work. And it ain't like one person said, well, where the girls at? Where the girls at? Like, the movie's so intriguing. Like, the whole thing slipped, like that whole little piece of evilness to slip your mind. It's enough evil stuff going on in this movie.
Right.
That you don't gotta be worried about degrading or disrespecting women. And so it's like little things like that when I say that Harvard need to break, like in their movie things, and like when they teach in movies, or maybe they'll never do us like that because they like us belittling ourselves, degrading ourselves. But like, if you look at it, I just did a 2-hour movie that I'm actually making money off of, and I'm not disrespecting women. When the dudes do their videos, they do 2-3 minute videos, and they got women shaking their butt the whole time, and they can't make $1. You feel what I'm trying to say? Right. So like, that ain't apparently how you make money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't tear $1 up and then talk about spending. That ain't how you don't take the worth away from something and then act like you recognize its worth. You feel what I'm trying to say? So like, it's like little things that it's not really little, but things like that I could just keep holding, like stuff that I deliberately didn't do to prove that it don't have to be done to be a good piece of work.